What's up, Smile Tribe? Welcome back to another week. I hope you're doing well and staying safe. Remember that COVID is still real. Always maintain physical distance. Use your face masks when going out or in public. And not forget, sanitize and continually wash your hands. If you're going through any struggle right now, know that this will pass. Hang in there and stay strong. Let's jump right in to this week's video. I read of a story this week that I felt strongly to share with you that would encourage you. I don't know where you are at this moment, what you're struggling through or what challenges you're going through, but I believe that this story I'm about to share with you will give you some encouragement that pushes you to become your best self and value yourself. The story I read this week was about a father and a daughter. There's a variation of the story, but let me share the one of the father and the daughter, and then I'll tell you the other variation as well. This daughter graduated from school and she graduated with honors. And as a result, the father wanted to present her with a gift and gave her a very old car he had in his garage. But before he handed over this car to his daughter, he said to her, "I'll give you this car as a gift for graduating with honors and finishing well. But then before I hand it over to you and you become the official owner, I need you to do something. Take this car to the used car shop and ask them how much they're going to pay for it." So she took the car, went to this where they say used cars, and made inquiries of how much it was going to cost, how much they were going to buy it for. And the buyer said to her that we would offer you $1,000. She went back to the father and reported. The father said, "Okay, take it now to the pawn store and see how much you're willing to offer for the same car." And she went to the pawn store and they told her they would offer $100 for the same car. She went back to her father and reported again. And the father said, "Now take it to this club where people understand the value of cars." So she took it to a car club and asked there how much they were willing to offer for the same old car that she had taken to two previous stores. And she was told that they would offer her $100,000 for the same car. She went back to the father and reported. The father went ahead and said to the daughter that the right place will value you the right way. If you're not valued where you are currently, do not be angry, because when you're in the right place, you would always be valued the right way. If you're in a place where you're not valued right now, it means you're in the wrong place and you might need to shift to a place that values you. Another variation of this story is the old man who gave his son a wristwatch that was over 200 years old, but with the same message as the story of a car. So if you're interested in that, just research and you'll find the story of a man with the 200-year-old wristwatch that has similar message on being valued in the right place. If you do not know your self-worth, it's a good time to intentionally sit and study how much you're worth as a person. What is your self-worth? Not in terms of finances, but what are you worth? It's a good time to sit and reflect upon it, because if you do not know what you are worth, it is very, very easy to live beyond your capacity or stay in a place that do not celebrate and appreciate the value that you bring to a team. So it is important that you know your self-worth, especially in your job, in relationships, wherever you are right now. Know your self-worth and understand it. Because if you don't, you will settle for other people's definition of your worth, which may be below what you're actually worth. Don't allow people who are manipulative rob their perception of you, of them, in their own opinion of you, on yourself. Don't get me wrong, Do not become so proud that you do not humble yourself to listen to the critical feedback of others, but be wise to know and discern when you're being manipulated and when an honest opinion that will make you a better person is given. So, as you're on this journey to know your self-worth, day by day begin to put in the work to know your self-worth and offer value to people wherever you find yourself. And if you're in a position where you know the value of others, do not look down on them or wait till they are dead before you start appreciating the value they brought to your team or to your project. It's a good time to either put it in writing and let people know the value they contribute to your team. It makes a lot of difference to people when you know they are really appreciated and valued for what they contribute to a team, to a relationship. Never stay in a place where no one sees the value that you offer. If you're in such a situation, that's a good time to move to a place where you're valued. Thank you very much for staying to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something from it. If you're not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button down below and join the Smile Tribe. Let's together build ourselves to become the best version we can possibly be, grounded in values and principles of course. My challenge to you this week is to intentionally appreciate others for the values that they bring to your team. And if you do not know your self-worth, it's a good time to sit and reflect on what value you bring to the different spheres of influence that have been committed into your stewardship. Till I come your way next week, keep spreading smiles. Blessings.